cloud computing. Hi, my name is Edgar, and I'll be introducing cloud computing as a service. I'll be talking about what is the cloud, how to use the cloud, and services that use the cloud. What is the cloud? What is the cloud computing? Is it real or just a made-up term? Before the cloud came into play, we had to save everything on servers that took up too much space. Also, you always had to install everything manually, manual updates, software installations, etc. Not with cloud computing, everything is done over the internet. Instead of paying thousands of dollars for a server that you don't need, compared to the cloud where you just save and forget. Of course, there's management that has to be done, but instead of having to pay someone to do it for you, it is done for you by the company that you are using. In other words, cloud computing is used as on-demand, which means you are only paying for what you need. How to use the cloud. In this slide, I will be talking about the different ways you can use cloud to your advantages. Cloud is used to and referred to as a service. There is PaaS, SaaS, and LaaS. PaaS, platform as a service. Cloud platforms can drive down software engineering costs tenfold, reduce time to market, improve profit margins, and lower risks. They can promote higher levels of security and can allow systems integrators to enter into new market within days instead of years. They can dramatically lower the skill requirement needed to create new software applications so that entrepreneurs are empowered to serve their customers and customers are empowered to serve themselves. In a nutshell, cloud platforms take cloud computing to the masses. SaaS, service and software as a service. The most important and most visible of the three elements is cloud software, without which there is no need for platforms or infrastructure. Remember, cloud computing, cloud software, and software as a service, aka SaaS, are not the same things. The two terms are often used interchangeably, but it would be incorrect to do so. Rather, cloud software is just the software part of the cloud computing triad. It is without a doubt, though, the most visible part since it faces the end user. In a pure sense, true cloud-enabled software refers only to the software which intentionally takes advantage of the other cloud computing technologies, namely cloud infrastructure and cloud platforms. Last, infrastructure as a service. In the old days, if you needed a server, you might spend between $5,000 and $10,000 or more upfront, after which you pay a techie $30K a year plus benefits to manage it. Nowadays, with cloud infrastructures, you can actually buy a virtual server over the internet, almost as easy as signing up for an email account. The server never arrives at your doorstep. Instead, it stays out on the cloud where you can log on and manage it anywhere and anytime over the internet. For the techies amongst us, that means that you can buy and manage processing time, CPU time, storage, network capacity, and other fundamental computing resources without shelling out big bucks up front. You only pay for what you use. Ways that can use the cloud. There are a lot of ways that people use the cloud that you don't know about. For instance, we got Facebook, we got Twitter, YouTube, which is one of my favorites. We got Netflix and OneDrive. There's not a lot of people that use OneDrive, but if you could go online and look it up, it's a pretty cool little tool to use. So pretty much this is what cloud computing is, a little basic video on it, and hope you liked it.